Hello everybody, I hope you are well. In today's video, once again we have Chad Milnes taking us through some boxing basics. Today we look at a hook and an uppercut and also some really nice little combination drills. This was a great session and I hope you all find this useful. If you do, of course, smash the like button, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and enjoy the clip.
Kind of shot comes around the side. Like our other shot with our rear hand, we want to use that back foot to drive into the ground. Bring your hips and shoulders forward with the punch. And there we go. That's our four rear hand hook. You can keep the elbow high. Bring the shoulder up in line with the fist. Alright, then again you reset. Make sure we're back to that neutral stance. Alright, so one thing to watch out for is if you overthrow, you're going to put your weight off that center. Alright, so you might start falling forward, taking your head past your front leg. So maybe stay in the middle, rotate right there. Bang, and back. Alright, so let's hit that a few times. Make sure, yeah, in between your punches, make sure you bring those hands back as well. Go through the whole thing. Land the shot, bring it back. Bring it around. Boom, there you go, that's good, good. Just gonna rotate the back forward. Alright, we've got two more shots, and then we'll elaborate a little bit more on them, putting them in combinations, making sure we have like flow in our body as you throw our shots. Okay, so we're going to go back to the lead hand. Alright, this is an uppercut with our lead hand. So this one we bring it up the middle. We'll use that front leg again to twist, but this time we're going to drive a little bit. We're going to push up from the ground, bring that punch up the center. Okay, so again, use the hips, use that front leg, then yeah, lift that shot up. And watch, just watch, don't, again, like those other shots, once you keep the elbow a little bit open, alright, don't make it too tight. So twist, and then kind of bring it up that center line. Alright, so let's go. Break that out a few times. Give a little play around with it. That's it, your front hand. So rotate. We're always working rotation with our shots. And then we're going to bring it up the center. Hips and shoulders are going to come forward a little bit with the punch as well. Alright, so let's work our last shot. So rear hand uppercut. So a little bit different. This one's going to a little bit more of a swing. You're going to swing it. It's going to travel a loop on the way to the target. Alright, so like our last rear hand shots, we twist the back foot. Shot's going to come down and then come up at the end. So because it's a rear hand, it's got to travel a bit more distance. So open up the elbow. Yeah, so you got a bit of reach in your shot. Alright, so we're going to twist, bring it up, make sure we got that other hand nice and high. Alright, keep up our defense, reset in between. Bomb. Alright, so let's go hit that rear hand uppercut. So let it travel, bit of a loop, bit of distance. And then bring that shoulder forward, hip and shoulder forward with the shot. One thing I should point out, with that shot, particularly that one, sometimes you can tend to favor and lean your shoulders. I want you to keep your shoulders nice and level. Alright, so we're not going to lean and bring the shot up. Shoulders are nice and flat. You twist, you just bring the shoulders forward. The arm is going to go down and up on the way to the target. Alright, so keep my shoulders level, bomb, and I rotate and open up that elbow, so that's where I'm going to get the range from. So really work that rotation, use that back foot drive. There you go, down and up. So swing the fist, swing the fist. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, more of that. Keep the elbows in, keep the elbows tight. On the ground there. A little bit more range on the elbow. Alright, if you think an opponent is far away, then you want a bit of that range, so you that's it. Open it up so you can make that distance. Alright, so those are all of our basic punches, actually to the head. Actually, I should we'll grab one again. Alright, so let's put them together now. We're gonna throw a few punches. We want to put combinations together. Right, one shot at a time is quite easy to deal with. If we're looking at it from like the sports perspective, one shot at a time. People are quite used to dealing with that, so you want to put them in numbers. Alright, so we're going to keep it pretty simple. I just wanted to go, front hand, rear hand, front hand. So we're going to work that flow with the flow with our shots. Alright, so we're going to work a basic combo. I want 1, 2, 3. Alright, so just, rotate the body. Make sure we're not going to let our head travel too far off that center point. We're rotating on that center point. So remember, twist the front leg. Actually, one little thing to point out is as we go between our shots, we keep the feet rotating, but sometimes people can make them move together. We want them to move independently of each other. So we're here, boom. Right, before we throw this shot, we're going to reset this leg, bring the body back, and then we drive on that second shot. Right? Actually, let's just go 1, 2. Just work the 1, 2. Ignore that 3 just now. That front, our third shot. Just go 1, 2, reset. Okay, so get those feet moving, twisting, but breaking them up. Start nice and slow. Okay, so keep your feet in position, right? Try not to move forwards and backwards. We'll bring the movements in soon. Just focusing on the rotation and the flow of the shots. Bam, bam. Then resetting in between. Pop, pop. Flip the first shot. Bring the foot back. Rotate. Drive into the floor with that second shot. And then just be mindful of your center line, right? So your feet aren't impeding that line. You've still got one on either side. And bring the hands in between. Always make sure that after your punches you return to that neutral position, back to a neutral stance. 1, 2. So after we land that shot, our weight is on our front leg. We're still in the center though, and then we can bring that shot through that hook. All right. So we're gonna rotate the back leg. We bring it back. As we bring this shot through, then we rotate, bring the hip and shoulder round. All right. So 1, 2, 3, or jab, cross, hook. Alright, so let's try and get that going, get that flow going. 1, 2, 3. Let it flow. So make sure the feet are twisting. Hips and shoulders are rotating with the shot. That's it. Keeping your head in that center. And try, just watch lifting the chest with your shots. Alright, keep yourself nice and compact. Alright, 1, 2, 3. There you go. In between your shots, right, the hands stay up, okay? So when one shot is out, the other one is still at home. All right, so we've still got our defense as we work our offense. Then open up the elbows, right? Open up the elbows. If you think about your opponent slightly, like a little bit of a distance away from you, you still want to be able to cover that distance with your shot. All right, so nice and long with your punches. So really work that rotation. Everything's rotation with these shots. There you go. You just stand your right hand. What's that? Oh, yes, sorry. Yeah, this in front. So yeah, keep it there. Then reset in between. That's it. Twist the back leg. Bring it. Yeah, and then rotate the front foot. That's it. Opposite corner. Just square a little bit wide. There you go. Alright, so let's change some of the shots up, right? We've got a few different angles. We've got straights, hooks, and uppercuts. Let's just add a little bit more variation. Okay, so instead of that straight shot, I want you to work that uppercut this time. I want 1, then that rear uppercut, and then that hook. Okay, so we slightly change that shot. Most of the movement stays the same, except for the shape of the punch. Alright, so you got jab, uppercut, hook. Again, same thing. Everything else stays the same except for that shot. Alright, so let's just change it up. Let's go jab, uppercut, hook, reset between jab, uppercut, hook. Alright, let's go. We're going to punch down that center line. So keep the elbows in. Keep those elbows in between your shots.